Here's how to do the Precipice of Truth Abyss puzzle in Crimson Desert. You will first have to complete the Root's End puzzle before the location will be unlocked for the Precipice of Truth Abyss puzzle. We will start the puzzle under Abyss Nexus or the fast traveling point. Jump and glide over this gap right here. You'll then encounter a glowing orb that you will have to destroy with your Axiom Force. Once you've destroyed this orb, this will contain a power core, which you will have to store in your Kuku Pot. Simply grab it with your Axiom Force and then seal it in your Kuku Pot. We will be utilizing this power core to complete the puzzle. Make your way forward, and once you turn to the right, you will see there's a battery located inside a chamber that is locked away. You will have to unlock this chamber by powering this cube right here. You can do this by going to your Kuku Pot and discarding the power core. Once you've discarded the power core, simply use your Axiom Force on the power core and drag it onto the cube. This will drop the barrier blocking the battery in the chamber. Simply grab the battery with your Axiom Force and then drag it towards the socket where you can insert the battery. Once it turns green, you can use your Force Current to insert the battery, or you can just simply use Force Palm. You can unlock Force Current by simply going to the green spirit tree and you will find Force Current right here. I recommend picking it up since it will make life a lot easier. Once you've installed the battery, simply glide over towards the platform with the big fan and then ride the wind current upwards towards the next platform ahead. You will see another glowing orb looking at you from the inside of a pillar. Just be careful, these orbs do shoot lasers at you. Simply use your Axiom Force to break the orb and then seal the power core from the orb inside your Kuku Pot. We'll use this power core just now to power another cube. We can now get onto the moving stone platform and ride our way up towards the cube that we have to power with that power core. Once you have reached the top, you will see there's another chamber with an Abyss power cell inside. We will have to deactivate the barrier the same as the last time by using the power core to power the cube right here, so we can deactivate the barrier in the chamber. Once you've placed the power core on the cube, the barrier will lower. Then we can use our Axiom Force to pull out the Abyss power cell from the chamber. You will have to drag this Abyss power cell all the way to the left in the open, where we can grab this power cell later on. Once you've placed the power cell to the left, make sure to grab your power core again and then seal it inside your Kuku Pot. Once you've sealed the power core, make sure to grab the power cell again and drag the power cell all the way to the bottom right. Glide down towards that platform where you will see there's a socket where we can install the power cell. Once you've landed on the platform, grab the power cell again with your Axiom Force, drag it towards the socket where you have to install it, and once the power core turns green, simply install it by using your Force Current. Once you've installed the Abyss power cell, we have to go install another one. Simply jump to the stone platform right in front of you by gliding. Then in the distance you will see another platform with a fan below it. Glide towards that platform. You will find a chamber with another power cell inside. Here we will have to drop the barrier again from the chamber, the same as last time. Simply drop your power core from your Kuku Pot onto the cube to drop the barrier. Once you've deactivated the barrier by powering the cube with the power core, simply grab the Abyss power cell and drag the Abyss power cell all the way to the top towards the platform right above you. On this platform will be another socket where you will have to install the Abyss power cell. You will now have to make your way towards the platform. Simply grab it with your Axiom Force, double jump to propel you forward towards the ledge. If you do not have the skill to propel you forward, you can learn it by going to the red skill tree and then upgrading your Axiom Force to level 2 to learn the aerial maneuver skill. Once on the ledge, you can then grab the Abyss power cell by using your Axiom Force, then drag the power cell towards the socket, and once the Abyss power cell turns green, you can then install it with your Force Current. Once you've installed the Abyss power cell, this will activate two massive fans that will guide you towards that Abyss power supply in the distance that you will have to go and activate. To make your way towards that power supply, simply jump on the stone platform right in front of you. You will see a massive air current that you can ride towards the power supply simply by gliding onto the air current. Once you've reached the power supply or the thing that looks like a massive button on the wall, simply grab onto it, position yourself to the middle of the button, then use your resist key and then use Force Bomb to activate the power supply. Once you've pressed the button on the power supply, this will activate the Abyss, which in return will complete the Precipice of Truth Abyss puzzle. Once you've completed the Precipice of Truth puzzle, make sure to go and collect the blue artifact on the Abyss, and then make your way towards the Skybridge by climbing all of these blocks and making use of all of the moving platforms. You will see that you won't be able to go through the Skybridge since there's one light missing on the Skybridge. To restore this light, you will have to do the Roots of Truth Abyss puzzle first, but to start the Roots of Truth puzzle, you will first have to do the Spire of Insight and then the Chaos Forest puzzle. Make sure to go and watch this video right here to learn how to do the Spire of Insight in Crimson Desert.